We're back for another episode on the Weight Loss for Women 40 Plus podcast with Josh. And today we're talking about burning calories. So, just talking to one of my coaches, and we're going through one of our clients like we do every week. If we have clients that are, the results are starting to slow down, and we'll brainstorm. Like, okay, let's have a look, understand the variables, the factors, why this client might be slowing down in their progress, and what do we need to do to make sure that we get them back to seeing consistent weekly drops, because when our clients see weekly results, they're staying hella motivated. Imagine that. Imagine if you're seeing weekly progress, how would you feel? So this is why our coaches, I've got 5 coaches. They work as a team plus me, that makes 6. I meet up with my coaches every week. We talk about clients and it's good fun. So if you want that kind of help, let me know. Having a team of coaches on your journey. So we're talking about this one client. She's doing well, she's doing fantastic. She is down, 5-6 kilograms in a matter of, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, maybe 8. And her results have started to slow down a little bit. Now, a bad coach is just going to say, oh, that fucking happens. That's just part of the process. But if you're doing the right things every single week, you're going to see progress. Now, this is where most people fuck it up. They think that they're doing everything perfect and they're not seeing results, so it's something wrong with their body. Oh, it's my hormones, it's something to do with this, something to do with that. Here's the thing. If you're eating great, and I don't mean eating healthy and eating for fat loss are not the same thing. There are many vegans who are very healthy who are still overweight. So that tells us just because you eat healthy, it doesn't mean you're going to lose body fat. To lose body fat, you have to be eating enough protein per day. You have to be in a calorie deficit of at least, I want to say between 600 to 1200 or 1100 calories per day. That's our half a kilogram to 1 kilogram a week fat loss, or 550 to 1100 if we're going to be specific. And they're the primary things. Calorie deficit, hitting the protein targets, we're getting exercise in, we're getting good sleep, and you're cutting the alcohol back. If we're doing that, we're going to see progress. So, client of our coaches, weight loss starts to slow down. Now she's only losing a couple of 100 grams a week. What is going on? So once we broke down the factors, we understood that she's not doing enough activity. He's like, this client has got perfect food. He's like, it's the most perfect. Hitting the calorie target, hitting the protein target. It looks good. Cravings have gone down. She's not snacking. The results have slowed down. So we don't need our client in this situation to do better with her food. And most people think, well, all I need to do here is then just eat less food. No, we don't want to eat less food. What happens when you eat too little calories per day, even if they're really good calories, even if they're really healthy, if you eat too little, you're going to stall your fat loss. Because what's going to happen is we all have a metabolism. It's called our BMR, which is our basal metabolic rate. If your calories go so low, your metabolism is going to start slowing down. Imagine what's going to happen. You've got a light in your room and the light is too bright. What are we going to do with that light? Well, if we have an app, we have a dimmer, we're going to turn the dimmer down. Now, if you turn that dimmer all the way down, what do you think is going to happen? Well, it's going to get less bright. So the amount of energy going into that light is not a lot. So it's got less light coming out. The same thing with our body. If you give your body not enough resources, or electricity in this case, if you don't give your body enough resources like the light, it's going to turn down. If you want the metabolism to be running at full steam, you need to have enough protein, you need to have enough calories. So when people cut their calories down too low, it's like turning the dimmer switch on your metabolism. You don't lose more body fat, you just slow down your metabolism. Your body's like, oh my God, what is happening? There's not enough calories coming in. There's not enough resources, not enough protein, there's not enough carbs. So it's going to slow down your metabolism, slow down your body functions, and you're going to start going into a bit of a fat storing mode. We do not want that. If the calories go too low, it's not necessarily fat storing, but it stores the fat loss. Your fat burning mechanisms cannot do what they need to do properly. So the solution for this lady isn't to eat more, terrible word, perfecter. We can't get that out of her. She's already doing really good. She needs to burn more calories. Now, this lady has a very sedentary job. She sits in the office all day. She drives to work. She takes the elevator. The amount of calories she burns from doing her job is sweet fuck all. And then when she gets home, she's like, oh, I don't really want to work out. And, I'm doing 3 times a week for 20 to 30 minutes. She's doing a little bit of exercise. The problem is because she's eating really well with her calories and her exercise has decreased in the last couple of weeks, her calorie deficit has decreased as well. So she went from burning tons of calories, great calorie deficit, reduced the calories burned. She's not doing as much walking. Now what's happening is she's slowed down her rate of fat loss. That is the only variable change that happened. So it's a very easy solution for this lady. We now need to devise a plan in which she burns more calories on a daily basis. The easiest form of burning calories is walking. There are, CrossFit's not magic, the gym's not magic, Pilates isn't magic. Just because you go to Pilates doesn't mean you're going to lose weight faster than someone who doesn't go to Pilates and goes for walks. Here's the thing. Calories burned are calories burned. It doesn't matter if you burn the calories from CrossFit and you're working your guts out, or F45, or you're working out in your garage, or you're working out at the gym, or you're working out at home, or you're going for a walk, you're going for a run, you're going for a swim. It does not fucking matter. As long as you burn calories, you're going to be in a calorie deficit. You eat 1,500 calories, you burn 2,100 calories, that's a minus 600 calorie deficit. There is nowhere written in any scientific journal or study that the calories that you burn have to come from a specific type of exercise. As long as you burn calories more than you eat on a daily basis, you're going to lose the body fat. How do I know this? Over 2,000 women we have worked with in the last 5 years. Right now, there are over 350 women doing our VIP transformation program, working with my team of 5 coaches. We are telling you not what we think will work. I'm telling you what is actually working in real time. I have ladies that go to the gym. I have ladies that hate the gym. They work out at home. I have ladies that do CrossFit. I've got ladies that do Pilates. I've got ladies that do swimming, aqua aerobics. I've got ladies that go for walks around the block. It doesn't matter for their results what they do exercise-wise, as long as they're burning enough calories. Now, I said fat loss. I didn't say toning up and strength or muscle gain. If you're not doing resistance training, so putting your body through extra resistance, I don't mean doing a couple of fucking bodyweight squats on a yoga mat. I mean actually using extra weight or resistance or cables or bands, you're not going to have that really toned athletic look at the end. Now that's a bit outside of what I'm talking about today, but when it comes to burning calories, you can burn them for free and go for walks, or you can burn them at the Pilates studio and spend $60 a week. It is up to you. It does the same fucking thing. It goes into the calories burned column each day. Calorie intake, again, the calories that you consume, it's not that fucking important. As long as you have enough calories per day, hit the protein target. Again, there is no special proteins. Beef isn't better than chicken, isn't better than tofu, isn't better than fucking fish. As long as by the end of the day, you've hit the target, enough calories, enough protein, you've burned enough calories. Again, it doesn't matter how you burn those calories, we're going to see progress. And it's very simple. This is why your coach is employed to look after the whole thing, because they can see the whole plan with a bird's eye view and look at what a client's doing. Because when our client says, I'm doing everything right, and the weight's slowing down, I'm like, well, you ain't doing everything right. And that's okay, because that's why you've got us. We can go over the plan and go, see how we're doing less exercise these last few weeks than we were the week before, and the weight has slowed down. We need to put the exercise back in at this capacity. Now, some people go, well, I can't go to the gym more, Josh. I don't have time for that. I'm like, that's okay, because a good coach understands that you don't have to be in a gym, the gym 4 walls to lose weight. You can do it at home. You can do it by walking. You can do it outside the gym. So this is why a good coach will create solutions that fit your lifestyle. Remember, coaching, you learn skills and knowledge. fads, you learn tricks. And then as soon as you stop doing the trick, you get tricked and the weight comes back on. What is better in the long run? Skills and knowledge. I don't want our ladies just to have coaching and lose weight. I want our ladies to have coaching and learn the skills and the knowledge. The coach will teach the client why the results slow down, what they need to do, why they're making decisions, giving them that feedback. This is how ladies crush it. I mean, absolutely fucking crush it in the program because they have that coaching. They have someone who it's their full-time job and career to help people lose weight, put the plan in place. Like, it's actually pretty laughable to think that you're going to learn someone's full-time career by watching a couple of Instagram and TikTok videos. Like, let's be honest. Let's say someone did a couple of videos online about your job and someone who'd never done it before, not very well, watched a couple of videos and thought, you know what? I could do this person's job. Very fucking easy. You'd probably laugh in their face. You'd be like, are you serious? I've been doing nursing for 20 years and you think you can watch a couple of videos and become a nurse? You would just laugh at them. Weight loss is the same thing. A lot of people are trying to take someone's full-time career and learn it on YouTube with a couple of videos, and then they're like scratching their head as to why they can't lose weight. I'm like, bruh, what did you think was going to happen? Like, I've got mates, the same thing. It's like, they want to get into trading stocks, stuff like this. I'm like, come on, do you really think someone's full-time career can be learned off watching a couple of videos online? And they do it and they fucking fail and go, why didn't it work? I'm like, what did you think was going to happen? Do you think you're going to shortcut the process that someone took years to develop and craft their skills and get this experience, and you're just going to learn it online by watching a few videos here and there? It's crazy talk. Now, why would you want to spend hundreds or thousands of hours learning a skill unless you're going to make the money from it? Like, come on, let's think about this. Real talk. Why would you want to spend so much time learning this unless you wanted to become a coach yourself? Now, if you're like spending hundreds and thousands of hours of research and learning, watching videos to become a coach, I think that's very smart. You should be doing that and you should go get taught properly. But if you're not and you're just doing it to lose weight, a temporary action, it's such a waste of time. You could be putting that into your career, your kids, your hobby, something else. Go and pay the expert to do the task. It'd be the equivalent of me thinking that I could build my own house. I'm like, yeah, like I watched a couple of videos on YouTube, how to set the frame and how to, pour the base, the foundation, the slab, whatever the fuck it's called. Like, the certified builder would be like, what are you doing, Josh? Like, you're going to make big mistakes and it costs you lots of money. You're going to waste a lot of time, a lot of energy. He's like, just pay me to do it. Bro, I've been doing this for 30 years. Why are you trying to learn my career to build your own house? Go spend the time on things you're good at, and I'll spend the time on things that I'm good at. Same thing when it comes to weight. It's crazy. Unless you're going to become a coach yourself or get into the industry, you're spending a lot of time, energy, and resources on something that should be outsourced. Outsource it to someone else. Focus what you're good at. All right, team. Lots of love. Get in there. Burn some calories. Stop fluffing about. I don't care how perfect and healthy your food is. If you're not losing weight, you're doing the wrong things. Very, very simple. All right. I'm going to catch you in the next one.